Alright, we'll go to question 3c. It says Bakashi's monthly fixed costs are 100 with a variable cost of 3,500 for a pair of shoes at a selling price of 4,300. Calculate the break-even points. You are advised to show you're working. So when we talk about break-even, let's quickly talk about break-even before the break-even point. Break-even simply means the business is not making a profit nor a loss. The business is not making a profit nor a loss. So break-even is, so break-even itself is break-even implies to total revenue equals to total cost. This is what break-even is. Do you get the point? Break-even means you're not making a profit nor a loss. So your total revenue equals your total cost. That is break-even. Is it clear? So for break-even points, the formula for break-even points equals to fixed cost divided by selling price minus variable cost. This is the formula for break-even point. Are you with me, please? Fixed cost divided by selling price minus variable cost. So what is our fixed cost?
What's the SP?
Selling price.
What is
The price you are selling your product. Put your head up, please. SP is the price of a product. It's just the same as how you got your total revenue, the selling price of the product. So VC is the variable cost and FC is the fixed cost. Fixed costs are those costs that do not change as the level of output changes. For variable costs, these are costs that changes as the level of output changes. And for your selling price, this is the amount you are selling your product. So these are our break-even points. So based on the formula, we have our break-even points to be FC, which is 100,000.
What does variable cost mean?
Variable costs are those costs that changes as the level of output changes. Example of variable cost is the wages you pay. Wages are variable. So like the time rate. The more hours you spend at, can you put your head up please? The more hours you spend at workplace, the more you get. So if you spend less hours, you get less pay. That is variable cost. So it depends on your output. But for fixed costs, like the salary, you get it at the end of the month. You're at work, you're not at work, you get the same rate. That is fixed. Do you understand the difference now?
Yes.
So example of variable cost is wages. Cost of raw materials, they are variable cost. But for fixed costs, the interest you have to pay, the interest rate you have to pay is fixed. The salary you have to pay, you have to get or receive as a worker is fixed. The rent for the apartment you stay is fixed. So you stay in that apartment, you don't stay in that apartment, you have to pay.
Yes.
So these are fixed costs. Do you understand the difference between fixed and variable?
Yes.
So based on what we have here, so the break-even point is FC, which is 100,000, divided by SP, the selling price, 4,300, minus the VC, 3,500. So we have 100,000 divided by, that's 800, right? 800, 0, 0, 0, 0. So you get 1,000 divided by 8. That's the break-even point. Can you do that for me, please? 8 in 10, 1. In 10 again, right? In 20, that's 2.
1.5.
In 22, we have 4, that's 125. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
So 125 Ks. Any question about that? Please write.